The Chicago Bears have taken a significant step to strengthen their roster by signing 14 players to the 2024 practice squad, and this list includes some surprising additions. Among the names coming in to bolster the team are promising talents like linebacker Micah Baskerville and guard Theo Benedict, as well as veterans like wide receiver Colin Johnson, who is seeking a new opportunity to shine in the NFL. If you're also excited about the Bears' new signings and want to stay updated with all the news and analysis about the team, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Here, you'll find everything you need to know about the Bears, from the latest moves to detailed analyses on how these new players could impact the season. Colin Johnson, who began his career as a fifth-round pick by the Jaguars in the 2020 draft, has had a challenging journey. After an Achilles injury in 2022, he's determined to prove that he still has much to offer. Last year, Johnson had brief appearances with the Bears, including one reception for 11 yards in 3 games. Now he's looking to seize this new opportunity to stand out. Another intriguing name is defensive tackle Byron Cowart, who could bring the necessary strength to the defensive line. Additionally, quarterback Austin Reed joins the group, bringing the hope of further developing his skills under the Bears' coaches. The list also includes other players like safety Quindell Johnson, offensive tackle Jake Curran, tight end Steven Carlson, and cornerback Ro Torrence, all ready to compete for a spot on the main roster. These signings show that the Bears are paying attention to each player's potential, aiming not only to fill the practice squad but also to find talents who can make a difference on the field. With this new batch of players, expectations for the 2024 season are rising. Stay tuned, because this team promises exciting moments. And the Bears' list of signings doesn't end here. In addition to those mentioned, other names are coming in with the ambition to prove their worth and secure a spot on the team. Linebacker Carl Jones is one such player, bringing intensity and energy to the linebackers group, while defensive end Jamari Croma joins to strengthen the pass rush, which could be crucial in decisive games. Guard Theo Benedict and offensive tackle Jake Curran come with a mission to solidify the offensive trenches, ensuring protection for quarterbacks and creating openings for the running game. These players have the chance to develop under a system that values the offensive line as a key component for offensive success. Speaking of defense, safety Tarvarius Moore and defensive tackle Deshaun Mallory are additions that bring more depth and versatility to the defensive unit. Moore, with his field coverage skills, and Mallory, with his physical presence on the interior of the defensive line, could become important pieces in the Bears' rotation. On offense, in addition to Colin Johnson, we have tight end Steven Carlson, who offers an additional option for the passing game, especially in formations that require a good blocker who can also be a target in short passes. Completing the list, cornerback Ro Torrence and safety Quindell Johnson come to reinforce the secondary, ready to compete and perhaps even surprise with their coverage and tackling skills. Each of these players brings something unique to the field, and this blend of youth and experience could become one of the Bears' strengths in 2024. Fans can expect a season full of internal battles and players determined to show they deserve a spot on the main roster. So get ready, because the future of the Chicago Bears is full of promises and twists. As a Chicago Bears fan, it's hard not to feel a bit of excitement about this new wave of signings. Seeing the team invest in talents like Colin Johnson and Byron Cowart shows that the Bears are willing to give chances to players who, despite challenges, still have a lot to prove. Johnson, in particular, is someone I'm curious to see evolve. He has already shown flashes of his potential before the injury, and who knows, this could be the season where he finally establishes himself as a key piece in the offense. Another thing that excites me is the defensive depth we're building. Adding players like Tarvarius Moore and Jamari Croma brings more versatility to our pass rush and secondary, areas that we know are crucial for success in close games. If these guys can stand out on the practice squad, we might be looking at some pleasant surprises throughout the season. I also find it interesting to see how lesser-known players like linebacker Micah Baskerville or guard Theo Benedict might evolve. Sometimes, it's in these names that we find those hidden gems that end up being crucial down the line. Overall, I'm optimistic. Of course, we know not everyone will make the cut, but this internal competition is healthy and necessary to push the team forward. If some of these guys can turn their potential into performance, 2024 could be a season full of positive surprises for us Bears fans. Now, let's hope everything falls into place, and we get to see some of these new faces shine on the field.